guys, how you all doing? I am doing just fine. Like anyhow, I'm managing because global warming sucks and I am experiencing it in first hand. Um, my area is not having running water for last 4 days. So save water, guys. Like really save water, and please be conscious about global warming. It is a huge deal and it is coming for us. It will get us if we don't save it right now. Okay, so yeah, quite a lecture in the beginning of the video, but I don't have a very big list this time. I couldn't watch a lot of stuff, but I have read something great in this month. Almost nothing in what I planned I would read, but I have had a good reading month, and also I have watched few things which I really enjoyed. So yeah, let's get into the video. I think I should start with the books that I have read. So the series that I read first was the Heartstoppers series. You guys must be aware of it. Like every freaking person on booktube have talked about it, and I was absolutely fascinated, to give it a read. I checked the prices. It was quite out of budget, to be honest. I rather went to the original source and read it from the webtoon. I have read it all, like all the volume 4, like till volume 4, 1 2 3 4 in just one night. Okay, in 24 hours I was done with it. It was so cute. Like every character there, you can actually resonate with them, like whether you belong to the LGBTQ or not. The struggles they go through, the kind of relationship they have, it's so sweet, it's so heartwarming. And you see how people are flawed, but that makes everything so beautiful. Like I really loved Nick and Charlie's chemistry. Like, oh my god, it's so cute. Like they are trying to understand. Okay, I'm getting notification, I have to put my phone on silent. They are trying to discover the relationship and themselves in the process. They are really young, they are hiding things, they are trying to understand each other. It's so beautiful, it's so cute. I specifically loved Tao and Spring's friendship as well. I loved relationship of Tara and Charlie, Tori and Charlie. Like I have a younger brother and I know how it is, how we really root for them. We cannot really like pester into their lives, like step into it and get ourselves involved, but we just want good to happen for them, and we are ready to fight any war for that. So overall, it's just a beautiful series. If you guys don't know, it's about a guy who have already found out his identity, sexual identity. He knows that he's gay, and someone who is trying to discover his identity. He thought that he was straight, but is he straight, is he not? It's the whole thing. It's really cute, guys. Please watch it, guys. It's just beautiful. And read it, guys, and then watch it, because I just completed reading it and watched the series. So it's just different feeling. Few new characters are also introduced in the series. It's just there are few things which felt the slow romance that eventually built up the understanding of Nick and Charlie. It felt much better while I was reading it. But Tori and Charlie's bonding, the connect they had, that kind of felt very genuine and very raw when I watched it in the series. So like they both have their own appeal. If you decide to read or watch it, please do it like consecutively. Like you have to read and watch it to get the whole experience, I would say that. Okay. Too much about Heartstoppers because I have absolutely loved it. Next, I am gonna talk about the one book that I would set my soul on fire, if I could again go back and read it for the first time, guys. It is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Reversed image, I know, but oh god, this book, oh my god, I have really no words to describe how much gripping it is. I am not a person who is usually interested in this, Hollywood, Bollywood, or any type of this drama happening, the celebs, their lives. Okay, moderately aware of what's happening, but not very invested in it. And the book is about that. It is about a superstar, a diva of a woman, and her life, and her 7 husbands, and a lot of shit that goes down the line of becoming Evelyn Hugo. So it was so gripping, it was so impactful that I tried to sleep, I kept my book aside. It was 3 a.m. I decided it's too late. I kept it aside and I was trying to sleep, but I just cannot make myself sleep. It was continuously running in my head. I wanted to know how the story proceeds, and I ended up pulling a all-nighter and complete the book. Like, it is one heck of a masterpiece, guys. Please read it, please. Like, it is sure brilliance of the writer. What goes inside the book is gonna amaze you to a scale I cannot describe. Okay, so just pick the book. In between, I also started reading Call Me By Your Name, and I don't know, I even thought of watching the movie, but I didn't end up watching it. I didn't like it, guys. Like, I just don't know. I really didn't felt comfortable reading that how someone feels something while wrapping their face around someone's swimsuit, like swim pants, and it kind of creeped me out. I just cannot. Like, how can they just look at Peach and think of biting on it was like biting on someone's ass? I don't know if I'm giving away too much, if it's too much of information, but I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this book. It's kind of, I don't want to judge it before I complete it, but it's quite a tough thing to go with. Yeah. So that's the reading history of last month. Let's now talk about the other things that I watched. The next thing that I watched after Heartstoppers and the books I have read is Business Proposal. It's a K-drama. It's very sweet. It's a very basic setting, rich CEO vibes, falling in for a normal girl and stuff like that. There are a few other alternative angles to it as well, but it's basically, the drama that goes inside, and it's cute. I won't say it's something very enriching kind of, but we watch K-drama for the fun, right? We watch to feel good about it, for the slow romance, and it's completely there. When you really want something light, then go for Business Proposal. It's beautiful. The next thing that I watch is Bubble. It's an anime movie. The animation was splendid. It's about an incident. It's kind of sci-fi, where bubbles start falling from the sky, and a huge bubble, Tokyo was engulfed in a huge bubble, and it became inhabitable. So, but there is a sport that goes around in that discarded part of Tokyo. Like, people moved out of that portion of Tokyo, and then there are some people who play some adventure sports in there, and there is some connect, some connect with the protagonist and a girl, and that somehow is related to the origin of the incident, and then it is the thing which can bring back things to normal. It's a very complicated thing to explain, but I can assure you that if you guys decide to watch it, you are not going to be disappointed. It's not one of the best things I have watched, but the animation is spot on, the concept is kind of fresh, and I really kind of liked it, so you can give it a watch. The next movie that I watched is called Little Women. I watched it and I was just so happy at heart. Like, it's such a beautiful movie with so much of emotion. Like, it was a mixed bag of emotion, You feel empowered at times, you feel vulnerable at times, you want to be loved, you feel loved, it's beautiful. I don't think that I have to explain it. It's a very classic novel. It's a very great movie adaptation of it. It's beautiful, guys. And starring 4 amazingly beautiful women in it. So please go and watch Little Women. It's incredible. The next K-drama that I watched is called My ID Gangnam Beauty. It is also based on a webtoon, I guess. It is based on the insane, absurd kind of beauty standards that goes around in Korea, The series is also kind of about it. It is about how they have set this insane standards of beauty for themselves and how it affects them on personal level. Like, no matter how much you try, if you're fat, you try and get slim, and then people think that you're not good looking enough, and then you go for plastic surgeries after plastic surgeries, and then you're finally beautiful, but then people start calling you fake. Like, there is no escape from that loop. Like, either you're naturally born like a goddess, or you just don't have a place. You cannot have a normal life. It's sort of like that. And the characters, the evolving into who they ultimately are, the way they start and the way they end, it's kind of enriching to watch. It's very realistic in its approach. I enjoyed it. The romance is sort of cute, but that's not the main element in this series, and I kind of loved watching it. Like, it's really good. You guys should watch it. The next thing that I watched is called Jayesh Bhai Jodhar. It's by Ranveer Singh. I think that it is a movie made for OTT platform. You know, it have a social message. It related to female infanticide. But the acting of the people, it's really heart touching. There are some irrelevant, kind of unbelievable section into it, but you know, it is it is so absurdly real that it makes you laugh. That it's so pathetic that we believe in such things that it kind of makes you laugh. You know, there is a very common scene where a girl tells the panchayat head that how when she goes to school there are guys who teases her on the way, and she wants there is a place where they sell like local alcohol, and the guys go there and they then tease the girls. So the girl wants the panchayat head to kind of ban alcohol in that region, and rather the man decides to ban soaps for the women so that they don't smell good, so that they don't attract men anymore. Like, yeah, so it's kind of dealing with such stereotypical thought in the process, and how patriarchy have got into our heads so bad, how women are pulling women down, how everyone is just plotting against you if you try to break the norms. And it's not a very heroic movie. Like, Jayesh Bhai is not heroic in any way, but like the way he supports his reason, the cause, is beautiful. The way he does its approach, it's kind of funny, it's comical, but it's beautiful, guys. So I have cried a lot watching, but you guys can watch it. It's a good watch. You will feel good after watching it. So yeah, that's that. And the last thing that I watched is The Tale of Nine Tails. Again, a K-drama. It is having a fantasy angle to it, where the hero is a forest deity and the girl is a normal girl, but then there is an element of devil. Like, it's a fight of good versus evil. There are a lot of characters. There is a lot of mythology and myth associated. The concept is basically the forest deity falls in love with a human girl, and then they have to be separated. He ends up killing her because serpent possesses her. Now don't ask me who serpent, like that would, like, I would end up exaggerating a lot, but a sort of devil takes possession over her body. So if he had to kill the devil, then he have to kill her, and kind of shit happens, and then he asks the girl to be reborn, and he waits 600 years for her to be reborn. But that shit tragedy again have to repeat itself. You know, it's again the thing that someone have to die while saving the process, this person or that person, like the guy or the girl. And a lot of people get involved in the process. They are involved in the process, and how their lives are affected because of this thing. And a lot of shitload of drama goes in, but it is splendid to watch. I love mythological sort of plots and, you know, such supernatural elements happening in the movie. So I thoroughly enjoyed The Tale of Nine Tails. If you guys really enjoy such thing, if you love K-drama and if you love sort of mystery, then please watch it. Okay, so that's, I think, is the wrap up, guys. I know it went on for too long, but yeah, that was how I had my month content wise. I hope you're taking away something from this video. You will end up watching something what I suggested and recommended. You will end up reading something, and if you have some suggestions for what I should watch or read next in the coming month, then please let me know in the comments below. So until the next time, bye bye, guys.